Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be setting up my sinking funds page, so let's get started. Alright, so here's my sinking funds page along with the transaction log. So I have several sinking fund categories, and we can start with self-care. Alright, so for self-care from June, I did roll over $53, but I did just receive $10 from my boyfriend for doing something for him, and I am going to start this category now with $63 because I put the $10 in there. And that's because I need to use this money for my upcoming hair appointment that I mentioned in my last video. I will be using the self-care to cover the tip portion of getting my hair done, and then I'll be paying for my hair out of my personal spending. So with self-care, I'll be starting with $63, and then for the upcoming cash stuffing, I will be just adding $7. And as I mentioned in my Paycheck One budget video, I have made some changes to my sinking funds for this month. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing this style going forward or if it's just going to be just for July, but right now I will say it's just for July. But I'm just going to add only the amounts that I feel like I need versus the set number I've always done. Like for instance, for self-care, I'll always add $30, and I've been doing that religiously all year long, really all my budgeting life. But this time I'm just going to add $7 because 30 isn't necessary. I don't usually spend that much in a month on average. So I'm just going to add $70 only because I have an upcoming hair appointment where I will be using a bulk of this money, and I still want to have some money remaining for the month in case I need to use it for other self-care related things. Alright, so next is pets. And I will be rolling over $55 from June. And for this category, I normally do $40 a month. But I do want to still add something in there. So I think I'm going to just add $5 to make it an even $60. I usually just buy cat food and cat litter with this category. And you know, for August, if I feel like I didn't spend a lot in July and it's like still $40 or more in there, I just probably skip it for August. But yeah, I'm just going to add $5 for July just to make it $60 and just go from there. So my next category is car maintenance. So for car maintenance, I'll be starting with $380, and for car maintenance I like to add in $40. That's the normal amount I usually add in on a monthly basis, so I'll be keeping that the same because car maintenance is very, very important. Next is gifts. Gifts, I'll be starting with $44, and I normally add $20. But for this month, I'm actually going to add $56 just to make it a solid $100, and then just leave it at that. Alright, so next is vet and grooming. Again, this is for my cats. I have two, by the way. So vet and grooming, I am starting with $280. And I normally add $20 in a month, so I'll be keeping that the same. And then next is vacation. This is my current favorite category. I have right now $1,050. And I normally like to add $150. But for this month, I'm going to only add $50, especially because I don't have any right now plans or in the near future for any vacation. I hope we do get out and do something this summer, but again, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to risk it. I'm just, you know, chilling at home, doing what I got to do locally, and just staying out of the public as far as like social distancing and, you know, trying to stay healthy and stuff. So I would like to do something fun this summer as far as vacation wise. But since I don't have any right now plans, I'm only going to add in $50. So next is my birthday. Ooh, sorry for that shaking. I just noticed. Alright, so for my birthday, I'll be turning 30 this year in November, in late November. So right now I have $740 saved up. Typically I will add $100 a month, but for this month I'm just going to add $60. Alright, and then actually, to go back to my birthday, I would like to take a birthday trip if I don't have a birthday party. I'm quite certain, if anyone has noticed, like, you know, the coronavirus has definitely started picking back up, or the numbers have started to spike. So I can only imagine what's going to happen in the fall and winter. And my birthday again is at the end of November. So, you know, late fall, end of fall, beginning of winter. So I'm not sure if traveling will be a thing at that time. If it is, I don't know, maybe I'll try to do a little sneak getaway. I mean, within the United States, because I don't want to be stranded outside of the country if they close their borders or whatever. But yeah, I would like to do something, but if not, I don't know. If I don't end up going anywhere, or, you know, I'll probably just buy myself some really nice birthday gifts, because I have a wants list that I'm just obviously not buying because I would like to be out of debt first, but at the same time I gotta still live my life. So I'll just be buying myself some nice gifts, and yeah. All right, that's for my birthday. Next is my boyfriend's birthday. As I mentioned in a previous video, we have the same birthday month. Right now, his envelope has $100, and for him, I'm going to add another $100 because he really wants the PlayStation 5, and I keep telling him I'm not getting it, but I probably will. I just want him to think that I'm not. Alright, so after babe's birthday is Christmas. So this will be my first month saving for Christmas. So I'll be starting with $0, and I will add in $100. After that is home projects. I am starting with $310, and I will be adding in $50. And this is the category I'm going to use to fund my new home security system. And then if by any chance, because I've been researching home security system prices, and they're like really high, like especially if you want a camera and a whole 9 yards, like them things are expensive. So that's why I was saying in my Paycheck One video that if I don't have enough out of my sinking funds to cover the full expense of whatever home security system I decide to get, I will be dipping into the money that was remaining. Hopefully not too much or at all, but you know, if needed, that's where I will be pulling the additional funds from. Which is why I didn't want to throw it all to a debt snowball, because I would rather have a new home security system than, you know, paying off the debt. Paying off the debt I want to do, obviously, but the home security is like a higher priority than the debt. All right, so my last category is lawn care. And I'll be starting with $0, and then I'll be adding in $40. All right, so let me go ahead and add up these numbers. So 63 plus 55 plus 380 plus 44, 280, 1050, 740, 100, and 310 equals $3,022. If anyone noticed, my before amount was $3,012. Just as a reminder, I did add $10 to my self-care from my boyfriend for doing something for him. So that's why it's now $3,022. Okay, so I have $3,022 on hand. And I know that's a lot of money to have on hand in cash. But, you know, obviously I've been saving this money for a while. I think I started December, like going strong on the sinking funds in December of last year. So it's been like 6-7 months. So, you know, with the amounts I was putting in every month faithfully, I'm just now starting to make adjustments in the month of July. So for the past 6-7 months, I was doing the full amounts, you know, every month. So, you know, over time it accumulated and came up to be this big number to have as cash on hand. But at the same time, I prefer to have the cash on hand. One, because it helps me not to swipe my card as much, and that is a real thing. I don't know if anyone ever heard Dave Ramsey's speech about spending cash versus swiping your card and like what that does to your mental brain. That is a real thing. So yes, there's a lot of cash to have on hand, but this money do stay in my house. I only carry the envelopes I need with me, like when I go out, which is mostly self-care, pets, and basically it. The other envelopes don't leave the house, so they stay put. It's just like if you had like a little safe in your house. The rest of these envelopes stay put. The ones I normally take out is self-care and pets. Oh, and sometimes gifts. But yeah, the rest of these, they don't leave the house. And then it also works as a dual for emergencies. That way I don't have to make a trip to the bank. Again, I don't have to swipe my card and keep track of everything digitally. There's nothing wrong with that, because I definitely seen other people keep track of their sinking funds online or in savings accounts and blah, blah, blah. I don't have no interest in any of that. So I just rather have my cash money in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Cash money in my hand. And plus, I spend my stuff, so it's just like, ain't nobody got time to go back and forth with the bank. I know with my regular savings account, with my bank, they have a limit on how much you can use your savings. And they have like a 5 or 6 transaction limit before they charge you a fee. And I don't know if the high yield interest accounts, saving accounts have any restrictions like that. But I don't got time for no restrictions on how to use my money, when I can use my money, keeping a minimum balance, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to deal with none of that. That stuff is frustrating. And trust me, when I found out about that 6 transaction limit with my bank, they got several phone calls until they gave me my money back. Because no. Sorry to be ranting, because none of that's really important. Let me go ahead and add up what I'm adding in for this month. So that is 7 plus 5 plus 40 plus 56 plus 20 plus 50 plus 60 plus 100 plus 100 plus 50 plus 40. All right, so that should equal the number from my last video, $528. That is what I'll be adding in for this month of July. So stay tuned for my cash envelope stuffing video. I will be stuffing both my cash envelopes and sinking funds. All right, so here is my final spread. And that is basically all that I have for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you all next time. Bye.